and thought it would be a good day to head out on what is a ride to a hike, to another ride, to another hike, to another ride, to another.
I'm going to take a break and then I'll get back on Scarlett and we'll keep on moving.
Hey guys, it's Robin the Lady Biker. Thank you so much for coming back for part 2 of my Giants of Mandurah adventure. As I shared at the end of the last video, as I made my way over to Little Lou, I was a bit surprised to realize how much fun I was having that day, not only exploring the local area on Scarlett, but also how much I was enjoying the hikes to find each of these amazing wooden beasts. As I said before, the exhibits are set up a little bit like a scavenger hunt, with each location's start point provided and a map for a hike to each of the giants. Each of the locations are somewhat off the beaten path, with the exception of one, and require a bit of effort to locate. After hiking almost 2 kilometers in the Western Australian heat, while still wearing my riding gear just to find Little Lou, I was taken aback by the imagination and ingenuity of this particular giant. To this point, each of the exhibits were stunning in their location, their use of recycled materials, and seemingly natural fit into the landscape around them. But this one was truly special. Thomas Dambo's use of an uprooted tree stump as the back of the giant gave this one a personality that was unique and completely unexpected. As part of the game, each of the giants had a symbol attached to them that represented the natural world around us: water, air, earth, fire, and spirit. Originally, there were to be 5 giants along the map. Sadly, as I said in the last video, one was burned down, so I only needed one more to find all of the original clues. So it was time to head north towards Perth to find the last clue I needed to finish the game. Bring on Billy Bob. Hey guys, I've made it here to the Subiaco Art Center in Subiaco, which is just outside of Perth, if I haven't already told you. And I believe this one is Billy Bob. Anyway, gonna go see if I can find him. He's supposed to be somewhere here on the grounds, so let's go for a walk. I found Billy Bob to be uniquely intriguing in that in many ways he is an ambassador for the other giants. Since he is the only one that does not require a drive out of the city to find, he inspires the imagination and often the desire to find the others. He is also the most accessible for anyone with mobility issues. Since most take significant physical effort, often over uneven ground, Billy Bob allows everyone of every shape, size, physical ability, challenges, whatever, to enjoy the unique and special art form from Thomas Dambo. And see what I mean about how they all fit into their environment? Where some fit into the forest or seem at home along the ocean, Billy Bob seems to be taking a leisurely nap in this beautiful city park. With all the clues collected, it was time to head back to the Mandurah Visitor Center to collect my prize, the location of the final secret giant. After spending the day hiking many kilometers, most of the day in the heat, I decided to head home and save this final expedition for the next day. With the next morning dawning cooler, I took off early and headed out once again. Oh, come on! You didn't think I was going to make it that easy for you. After arriving, it took me a moment to get my bearings, as this hike did not have a map, only vague landmark clues and a trail marker. But what was most challenging about this particular hike was all the spiders that called this location home. I am talking canopies of spider webs full of the creepy little creatures over a large portion of the trail. It took me a while to believe that they were not lying in wait to kamikaze bomb me. As I found my final giant, I was once again pulled in by the scale and personality of each amazing sculpture. How the location not only inspired each of their inceptions, but how what many would call worthless was turned into something beautiful by the imagination and love of one unique artist.
Oh my gosh, after now making the trek to see all the giants, well, all the ones that are still available to see, I'm struck by several things. One, how beautiful each of these sculptures are, and they really are sculptures, that how they utilize not only just reclaimed wood, but they use the natural surroundings to enhance and inspire, shall we say, the personality of each of them. And each of these giants each have their own personality, without a doubt. You know, one seemed very old and wise, while another seemed playful and carefree. One almost childish. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a beautiful experience to not only find each of them and have a little fun doing it, but getting out here in the Australian countryside and in the bush and spending time in areas that I probably would not have gone to otherwise. You know, because there's so many pieces of coastline, and you kind of after a while think, oh, well, the coast is the coast, you know? But it's really not. It's, there, that's a little bit better. But it's really not. Each section of the coast here has its own personality and its own uniqueness. And then you get off on these last couple, and you're actually walking into the bush, into the countryside, and I'm finding, for someone who used to really love being in the city and being close to everything, I'm finding more and more that getting away, getting into the quiet, and this one has hands down been my favorite because of the fact that there's fewer people. And maybe it's because of the longer walk to get to this one. But at the end of it, if you are here in Western Australia, or you're visiting Western Australia between now and I think it's the end of October of 2023, make the time to do this. It's fun, it'll get you out, it'll introduce you to the area. If they ever bring this exhibit to your part of the world, take the time, go see it. You will enjoy it. Well, I am starting the hike back. I am quite a distance. Come on, you didn't think I was gonna make it that easy, right? I'm quite a distance from Perth, and so I think I'm just gonna plot a really fun route to get home and just enjoy the ride. And that's what I want everyone out there to do too. If you can, get out and ride. When you do, have fun, be safe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Bye guys.